This is a red alert. This is a red alert. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you that the California's Governor Office of Emergency Services and Situations is saying that mandatory evacuation orders issued for the community of Pajaro due to a levee break. Please heed evacuation warnings and orders as Pajaro River levee broke early this morning, resulting in active flooding. And that was from California's 10th atmospheric river of the year. And the bad news is that atmospheric river number 11 will be coming, I believe, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and will probably cause a lot more problems for people in Central and North California. And we are also monitoring the possibility of a Fujiwara Noreaster cane coming in about 3 days. And sidebar, let me say again, Cyclone Freddy, which has been around for like over a month now, this would give us an analog. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we get a hurricane bouncing around in the Gulf of Mexico for a month during hurricane season. I'd give it a 3 to 5% chance. Just saying. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on the potential nor'easter and the coming atmospheric river to the west coast, and emergency services in Australia evacuated residents of Burketown as it had super horrible, nasty flooding. Also, the Merapi volcano in Indonesia had a major massive eruption and has started putting out pyroclastic lava flow, which is never, ever good. I pretty much guaranteed y'all that March of 2023 was going to be super crazy and wild. And if you think it's weird now, wait till we get to like the 23rd of the month when Pluto officially leaves Capricorn and goes into Aquarius. How weird is it going to get? Pretty dang weird, man. Pluto's like underworld money, underworld power, and like 99% of all the stories you hear coming out of the left or the right or some form of bullshit that the underworld wants everybody to believe. Like they want to hoard you into story A or hoard you into story B and laugh or no in the middle. And no one is allowed to really push for peace and peace treaties. Anyway, what was I talking about? Okay, so yeah, the 16th biggest bank, Silicon Valley Bank, failed yesterday. And then Coinbase was like, hey, we're going to go ahead and take a bank holiday for the weekend, so you can't pull out your USDC, which is a stable coin. And well, the horse has left a stable on that. It dropped down to 87 cents. You're supposed to be able to trade $1 for one stable coin, so you can move in and out of crypto real fast. Anyway, the stable coin broke. It's supposed to be 1-to-1, and technically now it's like you can only buy 90 cents worth of crypto for the fiat dollar you paid. And so one way I'm looking at it is that, like, so you had an underworld boss or king or whatever, emperor, whatever you want to call it, from like 2008 till now. So there's like a new regime coming in. What will it be like? I don't know. Pluto and Capricorn was pretty sucky. And it was a time where interest rates, for like the first time in American history, dropped to zero. Rome's interest rates never went to zero. So it's almost like the interest rate is what percentage of the profits the richest people on the planet are going to give back to the people, the workers. And so it was like the highest interest rate ever was 15% in the 85 under Reagan. And the lowest was like 2008 for the majority up until now. And then you'll notice when they raised interest rates, a lot of shit started breaking. Because, free money went away. Anywho, but during 2008 to 2023, while they definitely polarized everybody politically, we saw the richest people on the planet get super mega, just out of this world, insanely rich. You know, it was like it was a time where they decided not to give the people pretty much anything. Anyway, I didn't say that as eloquently as I should, but I should have anyway. Anyway, Matt Gaetz was like, Elon Musk is a total and complete phony. He is owned lock, stock, and barrel by the Chinese Communist Party, and he acts like it. And he said this through Steve. I mean, he's just saying Steve Bannon said on Timcast, and he wants to know your thoughts. And anyway, what are your thoughts? This is a photo of me from 2008, right as Pluto was entering Capricorn. It's like I knew it was on the horizon, and the asteroid fight club was on the way. And then we got severe weather coming as well. Hades in the underworld. Crazy times. Anyway, smoke them if you got them. Pray for peace. And stay cool, man. Asteroid Fight Club has always been a love-based group whose main goal is world peace. Think how much greater life would be if we ditched all the wars of our grandfathers and their grandfathers. That would be so great, in my opinion. But I guess I'll wrap this one up, keep it short, and then come and talk to you guys in a little while, because this is a red alert video, because California's definitely getting hit, not only by weather, but by, the financial stuff. Remember, when Pluto entered Capricorn, that was 2008. And that was when interest rates dropped to zero. Pluto loved zero in Capricorn, loved 0% interest rates. And then now that Pluto is leaving, you had the 2008 financial collapse, and now we have quite a bit of a financial hullabaloo. Will there be contagion? I don't know. You'll have to stay tuned. But I've said this is going to be a fascinating month, and it definitely looks like it. It's the age of Aquarius. All right. Well, this is Papa K-Pal. America's probably going to be colder than normal for March. And China's going to be hotter than normal. Weird how it works like that. Amanda was like, I had lobster enchiladas. And I was like, oh my God, those sound amazing. Speaking of the cold and freezy, with this storm, we're now 562 inches of total snow for the season. That's more than 46 feet. Holy shit! And of that, we've gotten 194 inches in just the last 14 days. Due to the wet, heavy snow, wind, and ice, Noreaster will be closed. But yeah, and a lot of the atmospheric rivers that'll come in, it's going to melt some of the snow below like 8,000 feet, which will cause more major problems. And it is weird, though. Like, no matter what the situation is, whether it be like a pandemic or it be the Russian invasion of Ukraine or just whatever it is, it gets turned instantly political. Like even this Silicon Valley Bank, both sides politically trying to blame the other side. And it seems to me that technically neither the liberals or the conservatives really like Silicon Valley. Anyhow, what was I talking about? And like, let's say we had a giant 8.5 earthquake in the middle of Oklahoma that did tons of damage and broke tons of shit. Like, we would probably turn that into a major American political fight the second it happened. What can we do to change, man? All right, Asteroid Fight Club, good time for us to level up. Everybody stay cool. Talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. God bless everyone.